Hey everybody, this is Larry. This is me doing another Leetcode virtual contest. Today we have the bi-weekly contest 173. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join me on Discord. Let me know what you think about yeah. Yeah. Alright, am I ready? Yeah, I'm mostly ready. Let's just go. I'm just trying to make sure my setup is okay. Okay, let's go. Go. Do. I guess I could read this without it loading. It's annoying, but we could do the math way of it. Sub array such that the sum of the distinct values at least k. Minimum length of a subarray. Okay. It's a bit awkward, but I like how the examples doesn't even clarify stuff at all. Make no attempt. It should be sliding window, right? I guess so. One. They don't have a -1 case, right? For some reason. Actually, I almost forgot that. It's a very basic case. Or basic to write. How do I do? I mean, it'll give me an exception, I think. Yeah. Not super confident. There may be an edge case. Okay. I guess that was the only edge case. Those ones I always worry about off by ones for me. Is non-negative. The delta is diff sub I. Okay. What is restrictions? Oh, just cannot. Oh, this is the max value. So that means that at 3 has to be at most 1. That's interesting. I mean, I definitely have ways to solve it, but I'm trying to think about O of n. Because this one. What does this 1 mean? I know that the 1 and the 3 is why this is 4. Actually, well, I guess this 2 is kind of there to kind of trick you, actually, it feels like. Because it could be like 10, 10, it doesn't really matter, right? It'll be just 10 and then 4 anyway. Is it enough to go back and forth? Maybe it is. Let's try it. I'm quite confident about this one, but first number is 0. Okay, so the max. Let's go M, less typing. No, I don't think that works. There's an idea, but I forget what it is. I mean, because I've done this some similar things like this before, but I feel like maybe I'm wrong. Oh, what the? This is. I hate that they sometimes hide like very critical constraints in the constraints. I should have looked at it more carefully. I did look at this one, but I didn't look at all the other ones. What's max value again? Is it just this one? But it's 10. 10 means something, right? Does it mean? Well, it definitely means something. I mean, it does simplify things a lot. I'm trying to think. What I'm thinking now is whether I can DP as a result of that. No, I mean, that's basically what I was doing anyway. You have to back propagate the actual max. But does the 10 limit the things that we can do? I mean, I think the visual. I don't know that I understand this one. Okay, so there are all these constraints. You don't really have time to check against all of them. For each index. I guess it's like a breadth first search. Would a breadth first search make sense? Maybe it does actually. Because I was trying to keep on figuring out how to like back propagate. But maybe breadth first search makes sense. So then, okay. Huh. Okay, maybe that does make sense. And this is an yeah, okay, maybe. So I said breakfast search, but it's rated, right? So it's heap. So basically, this is the new max. Yeah, okay, fine. And just go left or go right, right? So there's an index. So to go right, it's going to be diff of index. I guess actually this is a bit more mature. This is just Q3. I'm not even doing Q4 yet. Okay, index plus 1. Okay. If this is yeah. 'Cause I guess this could have been loop. Maybe. No, it could have been, but I just have to write it a little bit differently. 11, 12. That's not right. Right? 0, 2, 1. I think I'm just off by 1 because this one should not look at the 1 to go to here. So 0 looks at 0. That mess up. It's going to the right, going to the left. So if this index is 0, 1, 2, 3. Now it should be, so if the index is 0, 1, 2, 3, it should look at 0, 1, 2 for this one, right? Did I? Oh, I did have an off by, well, not an off by 1, I just have a typo. Okay. Wouldn't be surprised about more, but okay. I mean, that was a harder reduction than I don't know, than I imagined, honestly. I struggled with that one. People, as usual, are crazy empowered humans. They did it very quickly. Count routes, climb rectangle grid. Usually it's going to be DP, right? Let's see. Two type of cells. Only available cell. Or Lydian distance. So you have to go move, and you cannot stay the same. It just sounds like DP. Okay, mod. Okay, so you what are we trying to do? Well, how do you get out or whatever? Seems pretty straightforward, honestly. Seems like a straightforward DP problem, but I'm just trying to understand all the things. How do you get out? Or what's the climb grid? Like, what does that mean to climb grid? Okay, to the top row. So the bottom row to the top row, okay. I don't get it. They want me to count from the one that goes 2 moves? Okay, maybe I didn't. That go to 0, 0. And N in the top row, so it doesn't even have to finish except for that. Okay. It's way weird, but it's just DP anyway. After index we have same maybe, and then we have why do I have index? I meant just say XY on row column. We did the move in the same one, and then that's it, right? The D part is maybe a little bit annoying though. 750. Maybe it's not just DP, because then I mean, it is DP, but I have to make a clever one. Because if you have a loop of 750, or let's just say, it's very weird though. The Orlydian distance. Why would you use Orlydian distance when it's just literally the same row, or the one above, which just In the worst case, it's still the same. And then for each cell, 750 cube, it's gonna be too big, right? Unless I misread something weird. What am I missing? I'll just write it the dumb way because just to kind of get something off. But I'm just to see if I can play around with ideas. If I have to guess, maybe there's some actually maybe I don't know. Let's just focus on this. This one I don't. Then thinking about maybe optimizing this dimension, but it doesn't seem like it would matter because at worst it's only 2 times faster. I don't know. And this should be it, but it's just that it's too slow, right? Two 240. Really well actually. 2404. So really wrong, but maybe I'm just also misunderstanding it. Oh, you have to move. You can't go to the same spot. Okay, so I'm overcounting on that. Okay, that's fine. That's easy. Okay, that's dumb, but for me, my code is dumb, but it's easy. Or easy fix anyway. That's not the part I'm worried about anyway. That's why I'm not really thinking about it that much. On this one is fine. This is the same cell, but this one I don't need it. Whoops. That's what happens when you're not thinking. So this now is correct, but like I said, it's not fast enough. What can I do to make it fast enough? Like maybe there's some math to get rid of this repeating, but even then that's still too slow. The loop is the what I'm worried about. And you could probably do optimizations to get rid of it so that this is baked in, but I don't know if desensitive is the optimization they want me to do, then I'm gonna hate them. All right, let's try it. Anyway, I don't know, because at this point maybe it's a guessing game because I don't see any easy optimization, or if there's like some high level DP thing that I don't know about, then I don't know about it, right? So so we want this to be true, so then it's just d2 minus 1, right? Square root of that. And then plus column, right? This is, and this is the delta, right? I guess I should, yeah, I guess that's actually pretty dumb for me to not know, but yeah, okay. And you can write something like if for, I don't know, it may run into precision errors, but I think for now I'm okay with it. And still works. And this one should be even easier. Delta is just equal to D. Actually, I can just copy and paste this one, just that we have a different delta formula. I'm going to YOLO submit. It may time out, would not be surprised. Hopefully not wrong answer. I don't know how to optimize though, if it times out. Though I probably could do some things to make it a little bit, yeah, that's not surprising. And only half done actually. So not even that close, which is I guess nice, because I don't think I had a chance here for that, but so it's not like I'm missing one small thing, which is good, because I mean that is what I expected. So it's not like I was. It's not like I blame Leetcode or anything. It's just me taking a risk, and some of that risk is because I don't trust Leetcode. Leetcode does do a lot of crap like this where it's unpredictable, which is why. But yeah, also this could be. I mean, you can optimize it a little bit more, but you're not going to optimize another into solving another 3,000 cases or 1,300 cases. Okay. What am I missing then? Some of it is a little bit meta because I saw people solve it in like 3 minutes, well, 5 minutes. I mean, okay, even with cheating, but okay. So, what am I missing? I'm also thinking whether I can do BFS type thing, but I think that's the same idea. So it's just basically doing a bottoms up, so it's not going to change anything. About 54 minutes left to try to figure this one out. I mean, I don't know that I can remove rows or columns, so this idea of D, this for loop is what I have to do. Oh, Why didn't I think of, I mean, this is now very obvious, actually. Man, I'm so rusty. I just had to say it out loud as soon as I was like, oh, well, all you have to do is do, and then I'm like, oh yeah, that's all you have to do. Yeah, okay. That's not so bad then. Yeah, okay. I'm so dumb. I need, okay, fine. Okay, I got it. I don't know, I'm just rusty. Once I said it out loud like that, I was like, oh yeah, that's actually pretty dumb. Actually, I was going to write something funky, but actually I don't have to. I remember that I have this idea that I've done before anyway. I should have known this one actually. Because I've done this so many times. Okay, so then now, excuse me. Whoa. I should have known this before. I mean, I'm just annoyed that I didn't think about it until now. And actually, I guess that this is also just fine. Object not available. Oh, I forgot. This is this and C. But this is this minus 1. Yes, because this is inclusive. I'm gonna have to rewrite it, but oh, this is wrong anyway. Well, I mean, it's wrong just because I copy and paste. This is because I was doing an infinite loop. Okay. I mean, the answers are wrong. But I think this is the idea. I mean, you could at least it gives a quick answer. I think I'm just off by 1 in random places. Mostly here somewhere. Should be right. Should be right. This should be right, but I guess this is no longer necessary. But so I definitely should not have submitted it, but for some reason I was blanking out on it. Okay, the idea is gonna be right. We have 46 minutes left, so we should be able to solve this one. But I am struggling a little bit on getting the right indexes. Delta, so col minus delta -1 for inclusion. Do I not do the -1 here? Will it give me out of bounds? Nope, but it gives me a ridiculous number. I don't think that's right either, because then you always remove the first. Yeah, no, I mean, it's still wrong. Well, it's wrong for this one anyway, but it's more right, which is nice. Oh, because no. I think this is right, but I forgot that I had an if statement for here. So is this minus going back to itself? I mean, it just means that you, I mean, yeah. Actually, you could just subtract it out. I was going to break it into pieces, but I forgot that this is actually not a loop. It is actually oops, because it goes from true to false. Okay, I mean it's closer. It's still wrong though. Why am I? Because normally you would add it, now you don't. Because you added it here and then you subtracted it back out. Right? Oops. I mean that the idea is 100% right, but my execution is once again is a little bit awful. Why? Is it this part or this part? This part should be right. This part, there's really not that much opportunity to be wrong, unless there's some weird thing. But it doesn't. Why? Could this thing be wrong? No. Oh, the other if statement. The other if statement. I'm just being dumb. Or like I saw the optimization, I just forgot all about the things. Is that this thing? The thing, right? So then now, because I didn't check there anymore. So if okay, when it goes out of bounds, I don't think it should go out of bounds. Okay, okay, Dumbo. All right, let's give a YOLO submit. In my haste, I just forgot about a lot of things. Though I really did have to think through it. I mean, this one was the tricky one to find, but this one I just kind of forgot. Time limit exceeded. I thought I have a big case already. And that was like, did I miss something? This is cached. Huh. Because this, I guess this is a case with no thingies. Why would that change anything? I see. I think this number just gets too big intermediately, and then I thought it wouldn't. Still not sure that it would, but I'm actually surprised, to be honest. I mean, I could have come up with this case, but maybe this is a leak. No, but I mean, I'm missing by like 1,000 cases, so it's not even like, you know, I'm missing on the last case or something. I'm really 750 by 750, so it's all empty. I don't have any more for loops. I don't have any for loops other than the one here, but that's not a big deal. If things were right. Oh, I thought I was done, to be honest. 750, 750. Yeah, that's just like a million, right? I mean, it's not even close. What am I doing wrong? I mean, I'm thinking of you know, optimization that we can do, but we're not even close. So there maybe, is there like just a bug? I don't, but there's no fold ups anymore. Except for here. Does it go to negative more than -1? Like maybe there's a weird infinite loop that I'm missing? Doesn't seem like it. It still takes a while. Why does this take a while? I mean, so these are like very basic small optimizations, but I don't know. Why this is too slow, honestly. I thought I was done. I thought that was the only thing. Just in the interest of running it. So this is way fast without it. Well, actually, maybe that's just because maybe that one's not a good example. What about we get with this one? So that's fast too, or fast enough. Is there an infinite loop here? No, because if you... No, it just makes it like twice as slow, right? There are only 2 more states. 1.5 seconds. Why is this? Look at this. Why is that so slow? Okay, so it's not that part at least. It isn't this thing? Just makes it so slow? That's wild. Huh, I thought I had it done, to be honest. But if I just remove this, it is fast enough? How? Is that true? So this doesn't do anything? I didn't think so, that part, because it was just 750 of them, right? But what is up about this part that makes it slow? This would be at most C. Why? How? Why? Huh? Is it a... I don't even know if it's a Python thing. Like if I... But... I'm gonna cheat and convert it to Java just to kind of YOLO a little bit. I am actually genuinely stumped a little bit. Let's see if that works. I mean, it's fast enough. Is it correct enough? I don't know. I'm gonna YOLO submit anyway, just because, you know, it's clearly fast enough. So why? So I spent it so long. It's kind of annoying because okay, fine. I'm happy that you know, it only took me. I mean, it took me a while to figure it out, but I don't know. Do I have to convert this to bottoms up for it to work? Yeah, I don't know how to rewrite this in a way such that it. I guess the inputs after this, even though it's only like 900 out of 2,000, maybe the problems, the inputs after this are easier, but still. Let me see if I could get. Okay. See if ChatGPT is good enough to convert it to bottoms up. I mean, I could also do it myself, but. Is it still well, I mean, it is fast enough because all it does is return 0. I think the ordering they're doing is not correct. That's why this is wrong. Yeah, because you have to do the same part after this. Yeah, what am I telling ChatGPT? I could do it myself. Because it should be something like this. And then, yeah. Same as you got 0, then you do this thing, okay. And then if same as I'm too lazy. Okay. Nope. Why is this? Okay, now I'm a little confused. Yeah. Why is returning 0? It's gonna give me output limited training bit. I mean, I know I already got accepted anyway, but I'm just curious for debugging purposes whether it's just all ones and zeros. Oh, okay, maybe not. Definitely a lot of negatives. Yeah, I'm too lazy to kind of debug this. I don't know how Leetcode can. I don't know. I guess this is one of those cases where ChatGPT is just being dumb. Oh, actually, but I mean, this is just wrong, right? But I don't know even how this works. The same as you gotta. What? I mean, my original code doesn't look. I don't make differentiation on this, and it works. Right. So I don't know. I don't know what craziness it's doing, ChatGPT. But I don't know. I mean, the Java version works, so I think that's good enough for me. Honestly, I was curious whether I could get it in Python, and it seems like I could get Python to go fast enough if I do it bottoms up and not top down. But I don't know why it's having like some weird, or ChatGPT is giving me weird issues. And I'm not gonna lie, today I am not really like I don't really need to. Actually, maybe I can. Maybe I'm just being too lazy. Right? Is the prefix sum correct? At least, no, looks okay. It's okay. So I don't know. Let me just rewrite this part then. Especially since. Okay. I think now it is this way. Give it an honest try. Yeah, I do one more subtraction, right? We started 2 now. Something like this. Right. Oh, did I delete my did delete my helper functions, I guess. Who needs them? I mean, to be fair, if it's not Leetcode, very few places will need these, but maybe I was wrong. Maybe I didn't need this. And a list. And a list. Why is this 0? What am I missing up? I mean, I'm not really thinking, to be honest, but the code is way much the same. Am I doing them in a weird order? Is that why? The 1 depends on the 0, so 0 goes first. Right? And ChatGPT mix up random things for it to be whatever, but is that it? This is it? This? Oh, that's why. Because the prefix sum timing as well. Because when this is 1, it looks at the prefix sum of the previous, so this has to be yeah, okay. I don't know why they put it in different. I mean, it's still wrong. I don't. This is so annoying because we already solved this. But I'm just trying to figure out why. And apparently it would be fast or faster. I don't know if it's fast enough. Mess up a typo anywhere. I don't like doing prefix sum where you have exact things. So it's just confusing. Is this really -1? This is inclusive. No, I think this is right. Maybe. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty awkward though. Why am I wrong though? Oh. I see. I was like, something feels weird, but okay. I mean, now it's wrong again, but Oh no, this is wrong. No, this. Why are we undercounting on this one again? This my. You can go to. So there are only 2 paths. Well, it thinks there are only 2 paths, which is from the first one. So it's missing. Is this part not working? I wish there's an easier way to kind of just like. Yeah, it's definitely not working. It should definitely not be negative, or like, you know, like maybe under mod, but everything is. Wait, is it 2? It definitely should not be negative though. Why is that negative at some point? Well, because it's subtracting from here. But that would imply that the thing is wrong, right? And the same has to be true because you have an if statement, but so annoying. Okay, so the prefix sum works, maybe. I mean, this is actually -1, so that's why it's giving me these numbers. But yeah, that's why you get negatives, because this is our bounds. But I thought we checked for this. We checked for this. Okay, if delta is 0, then it's just a column. So I don't get it. Why is it giving me negative? It's my. This is right? I mean, I know that it's a mod, but that mod doesn't make it negative unless it's a big number. Honestly, I'm really confused and don't know why. I mean, the 2 is right, but this second problem of now we have our exceeded. That's kind of crazy. Why is column so big? Oh, it's not limited to the first one. I wish there was an easier way to kind of just look at to select these. But okay. They should not have the same thing. What am I missing? Okay, so this is wrong. But why? There should be a 1 at 0, 0 at the same. Oh, actually, no. The 0 here is true. Well, it's fine. No, is it? Oh yeah, no. For this one it's true, but for this one it's not. Did I mess up the delta and delta 2? Delta 2. Because this one should be at least 1 move. 0, 0, 1. Well, maybe. Well, this is why. Why? There's literally an if statement here. What is going on? Did I set it or something? Okay, so it got turned off by this thing. Oh, because of this. Why doesn't the other code do that? How do I handle this? I guess this part is correct then. But here, I'm subtracting it for some reason, apparently. Yeah, oh no. Oh wait, no, yeah. So here it's fine. Here it's no longer good. But why? So it's this thing, which makes sense. But I assume that these two would get. Why are they? Do I not suffix sum it correctly? What is D again? D is in this case 2. Should this be? Yeah. I hate prefix sum and indexing. For reasons like this. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's why I mean I use a consistent style, but this time I'm mixing it up just because, well, because ChatGPT wrote half of this code, but half of the translation. Okay, 0, 0. So that's not true. Oh no. So. But why? Huh? Why is the prefix sum not working for me? This is so annoying. What a waste of my time in life. So basically the reason is because this number has to be inside these two numbers, otherwise it just, that's why. But so okay, so we get that. This should be oh, actually I knew this, but I thought my way out of it, and I was like, oh, maybe it just has to look at the same. No, Larry, you wrote this before. Yeah. Right. Okay. You're such a dumbo. You knew this. You knew this. You even said it has to be in this order, Larry, and then you just kind of forgot about it. Larry. You said this 20 minutes ago. And then you just kind of got lazy because you just didn't want to do the change, and then now, you know, it may still time out also. That's the funny thing, right? Oh no, is that the wrong answer? I mean, it's something related, but I mean, I was just kind of rushing it now at this point. But was it 0, 1? Oh, how can this even, how can I return a 0? It's just, oh man, why are you making me do this, Leetcode? Or slash my code? It is what it is. Some days you just have really weird days. I mean, we did solve this a long time ago, right? But it was just, regardless of whether I solved it already, it is still frustrating too. I just want to, the reason why I'm doing this is because I really wanted, yeah, I mean, it's just honestly, I really wanted to see if Python can have an AC. But, huh. Why? Is that expected? No. Why? The why is you have to put more, you have to debug it again. So once again, it is probably something. Yeah. Because basically, oh, because of this skip, the prefix sum does not get calculated correctly. I think maybe I can just, now I mean, they had the loop in a weird place earlier, but I think maybe now this should work better. Okay. YOLO submit. I probably could bring back the other cases first and test them, but oh, I forgot to remove the print statement. Of course, Larry. Of course. But alright. Funny thing is, if you're curious, did I get one answer on this? Oh yeah, I did. We actually have the contest is still going on, the virtual contest obviously, and we have 40 seconds to go. I think my head is actually blocking it so you can't see it. But I have 40 seconds to go, so we solved it in Python. 40 seconds to go, yay! But it also shows you that ChatGPT does not always do the DP correctly. And the funny thing is that I saw it immediately. I don't know why I kind of got confused and then forgot / dismissed it or whatever. Because I don't know. I mean, if you pay attention, that was like the first thing I did. I was like, oh no, the order is obviously wrong. And then I was like, yeah, maybe it could work. I'm just too lazy, you know, because I had to change a few things. But I ultimately instead wasted like half an hour. So I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I think this problem is fine. Let's do a retro. So I kind of got lost and want to make sure that Python worked. But yeah, let's go. I mean, Q1 is a standard Q1. Q2 is honestly a relatively standard sliding window. It's a little bit trickier if you're new due to having to handle distinct values maybe. But you know, okay. Q3. Actually, I like Q3. I don't know what the canonical answer is, but it took me a while because I was trying to figure out like how to do all these constraints and stuff like this. And I was thinking of an idea of going back and forth, but yeah, I think I like Q3. Q3 is an interesting problem with just like basic things, right? And then you have Q4, which I don't know. Because I've done enough of these problems that I actually would consider myself as pretty proficient at it now, but I just kind of forgot today. Right, like I just kind of like for some reason I think there was like 13. I don't remember. Oh, actually, you could highlight it. Yeah, so it took me 15 minutes to figure that out, to add the prefix sum idea, but which is kind of a little bit long time because I really usually is pretty good about it, but you know, sometimes, some days it is like that. But overall, like a standard problem, other than all the Java, Python things that we have to do and always have to, you know, bottoms up, but it really should not be. I don't know. It is what it is. I'm going to reset this to the... Okay. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, yeah, that's it. That's all I have for this one. I thought this was okay. Other than the usual Leetcode Python thing of... oh, I'm not even on here anymore. That's the story of life. You know, one day you're on the leaderboard, and then next day, next second, you're gone. But no, what was I saying? No, I thought it was a good contest. I mean, the problems themselves were fine. As usual, I'll have my complaint about Python and Leetcode and stuff, like, you know. But yeah, that's it. That's all I have for this one. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Stay good, stay healthy, to good mental health. I'll see y'all later and take care. Bye bye.